Well, hello. I have decided to come back into this into bowling closure in bowling kata in Clojure, sorry, to do a bit of refactoring because, well, I didn't do it on the Caesar version because it was such a long series, and I just got tired. But on this one, it was only 5 videos, so I decided let's gonna revisit a few of the things that I have done and just do them better. So, few changes that I know I want to do just to make it a bit cleaner, and we'll see how it goes. We have the actually just gonna make sure I haven't broken anything. All the tests are passing, as you can see at the bottom. So let's gonna start doing some changes. First one, there is no need of the all false. It's just no point, I believe. So let's gonna check. Ooh. Okay. Interesting. By the way, there are better ways of, I'm not using it over here, but there are better ways of doing this kind of tests in terms of comparing maps. No, let's gonna do it slightly different from here. I'm just gonna play this screen. Second to 5 minutes. The only thing is I don't remember the library right now that does this stuff. Nil and false are the two falsy values on Clojure. So on this specific case, it's fine. They have kind of the same result. But with this library, which I don't remember the name, if I will put it later on the description as soon as I find it. You will be able, you can actually do a check, a proper predicate check, sorry, rather than having to put exactly false or exactly nil, which is just not great. The important thing is the main test still work correctly. Okay, another thing that I wanted to do, this total score over here, it makes no sense whatsoever, just because this is leaking the fact that we have a special map within the calculator score. From the point of view of the score functions, it doesn't need to know that. It's not important. If we change the way that we do the calculator score, it shouldn't need to know that that is happening. Move it away, and kind of this starts reading a bit better, yeah? And in fact, let's gonna change another name, which is LRR collect into frames. So we have roles which we collect into frames from which we calculate the score. Now, score reads very well. That's one of the things that I love about piping or threading, as it happens to be my 3D macros on Clojure. It does, if you are doing properly, allows you to actually read what is happening. Which is by the way, is one of the reasons we are not putting the reduces out of the functions. Reduce is common, calculate is common. Reduce is a common function in Clojure. So we can more or less understand what is reduce if we pass a good name for the function that is being called inside, yeah? But it adds just a tiny bit more of difficulty into reading what is going on. And if you have things like over here, the total score that we are extracting from the final map, we are again with the whole thing of leaking stuff into a level that shouldn't need to know anything about it. Okay, next one. We have a spread bonus, a strike bonus, a second strike. All of them are kind of similar. But this one, it is not there. That is... oh, no. Let's gonna do this. Let's do that. So let's gonna do the same thing over here. Let's gonna extract this. I think is action code actions extract function, and the name of the function is gonna be I'm just gonna call it like that. Everything is still passing. Now this calculate frames reads as well better. This is the sum of the frame score, the spare bonus, the strike bonus, the second strike bonus. Probably add is not the right name. But it's fine. It's, at least for now. Maybe we want to change that in the future. What else we want to do over here? Oh yeah, our frames. We are using an if statement. Lots of design patterns on object-oriented programming is about hiding those ifs, trying to make things polymorphic, or hide it behind a special constructs. And you can do the same on Clojure. So let's gonna add it. Let's gonna define. So for runtime polymorphism, you have the multi methods. Let's gonna start with this. Control, and we are gonna have this is a function that over there. We want to return okay. So we have this multi method And the idea again is removing that the if from the add to frame. Yeah, so let's gonna do that. No, it's different method. And this one is gonna be, if it's true, we get the frame, we get the roll, and we are going to assoc frame oops second roll okay, that is in place. Well done, Jorge. Roll now complete. So when I'm calling add to frame, still working. So what we can do, now that we have done that, we have removed the if statement is now part of this multi-method. You have something similar on Elixir, except on Elixir all functions are by default this kind of multi-methods. They just call them, they use guards, and that's how you do if statements or switches or cases or whatnot. It tends to be far more powerful than, at least it feels more powerful than just using ifs. Okay, so we have removed that. We are gonna change back this because if I remember correctly, there were some there were some tests around at the frame, yeah, and those tests still passing after converting to this the polymorphic version of the statement. And this one, what we have just done, is a preparation for this other one, because this other one is the one that really annoys me. The whole thing, how it is being set up over here, it just looks ugly. It just looks ugly. Can we change this to frame? We pass an empty frame and a roll. Okay, everything's still passing. And I can do the same thing here. But passing bonus frame through. Everything is still passing. So now all three of those look pretty similar. Yeah, the changes are small, really really small. But the thing that bothers me is this double if statement over here that is always difficult to read. Okay, and for that, let's gonna use pattern matching. Let me get the match the depths. Which is this one over here. I forgot I cannot do that on an EDM file. Let's gonna close this. Now, there. Let's gonna close it. Let's gonna. I don't remember how to do it really. Force the download of the. How's it going now? Okay, let's gonna see. If he complains, .core.match. Match. No, not match. What we want is refer. There. We're gonna refer the match, and let's gonna change this if statement. So we're gonna have a match statement over here. The match statement is gonna do two things. One is gonna be this. And the other one is gonna be the check for frames, and now we have true is gonna be doing this. Then true false. It's gonna be doing that, and we have the else statement, which is gonna be this one. Okay, so if I do this, frames I have deleted there. Okay, and I know this error just because of full frame. Now this has to do with the way that you haven't done Clojure. The OR statement and the AND statement, they do return the last value that you have calculated on the whole process, yeah? So on the case of this full frame, if everything is passing, the most likely thing is that second roll is gonna be returning the value of the second roll, 4, 3, 2, 1. It's not returning true or false, because anything that is not false or nil is truthy on Clojure, and therefore it passes the AND check. So what we need to do is Oops. Down. Down, down, up, next, down, down, forward, delete, forward, delete. Now contains always returns true, or false, rather than the actual value. Friends, what have I done? Oh, I'm passing friends over here. Oh no. It was framed correctly though. Okay. And now if I can spell it correctly. Oh, it hasn't. Oh. When I did the change on the name, it didn't change it over here. That's one of the problems with. I think there is a way of removing all the and setting all everything. Correct. Into friends. Awesome. Everything passing again. Other button. Everything passing again. Sorry. I would have thought that the code action, the Clojure LSP would have changed the test as well, but it didn't. I'll have to investigate because I thought I remember that happening before. Okay. So now this looks, personally, I like it much better in terms of how it looks like. But we can go even a step further, just because of the way true, false, true, false, else they don't have any meaning whatsoever. Yeah, what is the meaning of that? It's not. I like when things have a meaning that you can read and understand. So this one is add bonus frame. So we are gonna be adding a bonus frame. Well, with this one, this is gonna be add new frame. And this over here is add second roll. So let's gonna get this up. No. To the top. Let's gonna get this. Oh, I need one more. No, I started doing the one that it didn't want to do. So another. Put it over here. and the last one there. This is the new frame. This is the bonus frame. And this is the second row. Oh, of course. Back. It's gonna go up, down, forward. Okay. And everything passing. And I personally like this code much better because now I can read easily what it is actually going on. I am adding a new frame and adding a bonus frame, and I am adding a second row just by reading the signature of the function, and I have hidden over here what is actually how I can do this calculation. Or I think maybe I like to have things compact where possible. I think that's gonna be for now. We have done some refactoring. We have all our tests to confirm that what we are doing works, which is the great thing about the whole idea of TDD. Yeah. In general, the behavior of the function hasn't changed. Not completely true because of the small change regarding what happens with contains. Yeah, functional behavior, by the way. Of course, there will be the differences in performance because you are using dynamic polymorphism. Because I think that's it. Well, you have an additional function call over here which you didn't have before. But don't care that with our profiler. Check if you're worried about performance, the first thing that you have to do is use a profiler, because maybe the difficulty that you are finding is not just because you have extracted a function. Extracting a function is minimal expenditure on CPU power. The algorithm makes a difference. An HTTP call makes a massive difference. Caching. So yeah, minimal changes. I think it reads much better. I'm much happier with the code right now. Try not to leak things where I don't want them to be leaked, and replace any if statements with something that is pretty nifty. That will be all. Thank you very much.